In 1350, what we know as the idyllic French countryside was a living hell. For more than 15 years, the people had suffered at the hands of English invaders. Little did they know that this war would last for another 100 years. But through this crucible of fighting, famine, and plague, there would emerge the modern nation of France. England's King Edward III looked jealously across the English Channel. Wanting France for his own, he had added the fleur-de-lis, the symbol of France, to his own royal standard. This was an all-out declaration of war. And in 1337, he invaded. But France already had a king, Philippe VI. As the English burned their way across the land, Philippe's army and his legendary knights marched to meet them and came face to face with the English longbow. A simple weapon, but the most devastating the knights had ever faced. The heroes of France fell to storms of English arrows. The war engulfed the French countryside. By 1351, the conflict was focused on Brittany. One fight stands out as a spectacular display of chivalry and a symbol of the wider conflict between the two enemy nations. The Combat of the 30 is still commemorated here in Brittany. It was a dispute between two local families. Supported by the opposing sides in the war, the French and English commanders decided to settle it through a trial of knightly combat. Each side would choose 30 champions to fight on neutral ground. France prepared to defend itself against England's finest. Intent on ending the suffering of the French peasantry, Sir Jean de Beaumanoir sent a challenge to the English commander. 30 champions on each side would compete in a tournament for final claim to Brittany. With the battleground of the Halfway Oak agreed upon, Sir Jean set out to gather support from local knights.
Obéir, c'est vertu.
As a knight himself, Sir Jean followed the strict rules of chivalry and was expected to protect the local peasantry and ensure peace.
Place, veci commandement.
Attendez les commandements. Si comme vos voldrez. Glorious eggs!
Compagnon, comme votre plaise!
Most medieval tournaments were friendly in nature, held for sport and glory, but the Combat of the 30 was arranged between opponents mired in war. English raids had torn through the countryside of Brittany and brought great hardship to the people.
Mec ton snos sans l'avouer! Let's vote donc, en avouer! fais vos commandements.
Sir Jean spotted an English raiding party attacking a nearby farmstead.
Bien savez quoi.
L'heure est de besoigner. Access vos, compagnon.
Sie weet te ver! Sie sera fait!
Dicte moi ma besoin.
Sommes en ordre.
Quesun si.
Quoi? Milice en la voie!
Anderson, chevalier. Pour votre service.
Bataille donc!
Reste pour une sanglante hâtie. Alors, Steven!
Mal, l'île entière se meut!
Quel est? Oyez! J'obtempère à Oxavitz!
Christus,
Dicte-moi ma besoin. Si fais vos commandements.
chevalier. Incontinent.
L'Équateur est nos! L'entière est plate!
The French knights defeated the English raiders, and Sir Guy de Rochefort joined Sir Jean's party.
Un pied là.
Was euch donc?
Quel est votre plaisir? Reste pour une sanglante hâtie. Page, veci commandement. Oyez. Reniez vos armes. J'obtempère à Oxavitz, comme vos plaistes. Mettons nos en la voie. Oyez. Mettez vos donc en la voie. Aveillez votre, veci reniez vos armes. Un pied ci, un pied là. J'obtempère à Oxavitz. Mettez votre donc en la voie.
Sir Jean's search next brought him to Sir Geoffroy de Bois, whose squires were contending with a detachment of English longbowmen.
Et comprends.
Voyez prest,
Et
compagnon.
comprends.
The knights would use the great speed of their war horses to charge the archers and overwhelm them.
Votre serveuse.
Chaskin,
Amon, compagnon.
chaskin, nos,
The English longbowmen fell, but the French knights knew the enemy would attempt to retake the hilltop fortification and steeled themselves for further attacks.
Reniez vos armes. J'obtempère à Oxavitz. Et la voie.
Sommes crèves de
Guardez
ennemis!
vos compagnons.
Obéir, c'est vertu. J'avance. Sois
Compagnon, prête pour un tir. J'obtempère à Oxavitz. Si fais vos commandements. Un pied ci, un pied là. Un ennemi doit être meurtri. Avance! Et la voie! Reniez vos bagoues! Comme vos plaistes!
de l'ennemi.
Nos traverons, qui meurtrir! Liechtenstein vos guardet vos compagnons!
Anderson, chevalier.
Compagnon, reste pour la besoin! Compagnon, oyez! Liechtenstein vos kiert! Chaskin send sa place! Compagnon, un ennemi doit être meurtri! Avance! Oyez!
Sommes en ordonnance. Certes.
Chaskins et
Nous serons des sources mon esprit.
With Sir Geoffroy by his side, Sir Jean had secured the outpost.
Donnez-moi vos advits.
Honneur reste d'obéir.
Place, veci commandement. Let's vote donc, en avoué.
Je veux vos obéir.
Si comme vos voldrez. Mon arway mène avec moi. Je ris dans vos volets. Mon destrier remagne. Obéis. Puer girid.
Looking to secure his honor, a young knight held his ground on a bridge in Sir Jean's path.
Il knows our shield! Avant! Sus à l'ennemi!
Compagnon, preste para.
Honorably conceding defeat in the duel, Sir Yves Charel joined the cause.
Un pied ci, un pied là. Aveillez votre. Veci commandement. Page, mettons nos en l'avoué. Aveillez votre. Let's vote donc, en avoué. Bien savez quoi et comprens.
Honor. Je ris dans vos volets. Je passe poursuivre l'ennemi! Mon destrier remagne. Mon arway mène avec moi.
Sir Jean entered the staging area for the tournament, where he prepared to choose which knights would join him in battle.
Je veux puer girid.
Each knight would be accompanied by his squires, young nobles in training to become knights themselves.
Dicte-moi ma besogne.
Attendez. Quand je commande, avant. Avant, compagnon.
Honneur reste.
Sir Jean had selected his champions.
Veci commandement.
As the sun rose, the two sides entered the arena, ready for the first round of combat.
Obéir, c'est vertu. Je ris. Donnez mon destrier remagne.
Place, veci commandement. Si fais vos commandements. Compagnon, reste pour la petite down, postière.
Chevalier, reste pour entier.
Compagnon, reste pour un tir. Chef in sa place. Compagnon, reste pour la nord, Traverance, Queen Merdri. Et l'après, Regnez, post-bagouet.
Chevalier,
Petite down, postière, boule d'avance, oui après. Chasquin, qui est ici, et qui est là.
Claiming an easy victory in the first round, the French champions left the arena to recover their strength.
Page, regnez vos armes. Bien savez quoque nos advienne. Un pied ci, un pied là.
Refreshed and reinvigorated, the French knights returned to the arena for another round of combat. The combat of the 30 was about to decide which nation would control the Duchy of Brittany.
J'obtenais à Oxenfitz. Die Jetstars postiert et comprens. Jetstars, nos diquertisons. Compagnie enfued estos report. Jetstars. Les compagnons restent pour la besoin, comme votre place. Un ami doit être perdri. Avance! Warnet vos compagnons! Die Chivalric vos service!
Triumphant, Sir Jean de Beaumanoir and his loyal knights claimed victory. The combat of the 30 had decided control of Brittany in favor of the French. Little did the two sides know, this was just the beginning of a bitter war that would outlive them all.